Hold! Who approaches to disturb our mourning and challenge our assembled defense of the crowns of Meridian?
I, Wulfstan, rightful heir of Meridian, by right of arms, and I present this ring, the ring of Francois Duvant, that verifies my claim given to me by King Timothy.
You claim royal privilege. We see a man and his lady. Show us tokens of worthy rule.
No, that's not the ring. I hold up the ring, once again, as proof of my claim.
Will you rule by might alone, or will you cleave to our kingdom's laws and traditions, remembering always the oaths of crown service which you have taken?
I and my lady have sworn before and will swear again to defend Meridian and never to yield her to one who would not swear likewise. Sorry.
Always, we will so swear.
Then, recite now your coronation oaths before this court and assembly, so that all may hear the sacred trust and duty you are given this day.
I, Wulfstan Thorhalson, of my own free will, do swear before my people to preserve the principles of chivalry with all my power, to protect the weak and defenseless, to keep the faith and speak the truth, to shun unfaithfulness, meanness, and deceit, to defend my worldly lands, vassals, upholding their rights and duties against every creature and circumstance within my power, to respect and honor the honor of all, in particular those privileges ordained by the state, established by custom, to the ancient prerogatives of the nobility, to devote myself to the welfare of the kingdom, its people, until my strength fails, my breath pass from this body. So say I, Wulfstan Thorhalson.
And I, Thorkatla daughter, of my own free will, do swear before you people to preserve the principles of chivalry with all my power, to protect the weak and the defenseless, to keep faith and speak the truth, to shun unfaithfulness, meanness, and deceit, to defend my worldly lands and vassals, upholding their rights and duties against every creature and circumstance within my power, to respect the honor of all, in particular those privileges ordained by statute and established by custom to the ancient prerogatives of the nobility, to devote myself to the welfare of the kingdom and its people, until my strength fails, my breath pass from this body. So say I, Thorkatla daughter.
Kings and queens rise and fall. Meridian and the crown of Meridian endures, embodied in this oath passed down throughout our history from crown to crown. Kneel, my lord and lady, and be invested with the emblems of your sovereignty.
Once the world was at peace, but when envy and covetousness came into the world, it became necessary to appoint defenders of the weak against the strong. This edged sword represents justice. Will justice, rendered fairly, without favor.
Truth separates pride from achievement, prejudice from judgment. This royal scepter represents the powers and responsibilities of law. Wield this rod with equity and mercy, and so execute justice honestly and with humility.
This royal orb represents the earth, both your dominion over and your service to the orb of this world. Care for your dominion with charity and wisdom.
Prince Wulfstan of Meridian, I invest you now with a crown of glory and righteousness, that having a right faith and manifold fruit of good works, you shall obtain the crown of an everlasting kingdom. There is even now a crown about your fair hair, like a set of stars which only I, luckiest of men, have ever known. I place upon you another crown, a dark shadow of gold, though it is that less fortunate men may recognize you as the queen I have always known. I invest you now with the crown of glory and righteousness, having a right faith and manifold fruit of good works, you may obtain the crown, that you may attain a crown of an everlasting kingdom.
Your Majesties, the officers of your court crave leave to swear fealty before you.
We grant them leave.
Their Majesties summon forth their personal officers and will receive their fealty. If you can't, don't. If you cannot, repeat after me. I state your name, do swear fealty in service and for the crown of Meridian, to speak and to be silent, to do and to let be, to come and to go, in need and in plenty, in peace and in war, in living and in dying, from this hour henceforth, until my Lord release me, death take me, or the world end.
And I, Wulfstan, sovereign of Meridian,
And I, Thorkatla, consort of the Meridian,
hear and now shall not forget, nor fail to reward that which is freely given. Fealty with love, valor with honor, and oath-breaking with justice. Now rise and go in our esteem.
please take your place and be silent.
Would the populace please take your ease?
Their Majesties, Wulfstan and Thorkatla, request the presence of Earl Timothy and Countess Ismay.
Good people, we have come through a dark and difficult time. We came through it thanks to the extraordinary efforts of two people. While reigns were before them who also dealt with similar issues, they have dealt with it with amazing grace, fortitude, and love of this kingdom. I cannot say enough what fine people they are, what a fine guidance they gave our kingdom. It is with great honor to myself that we have the privilege of investing Timothy into the estate that he has so earned with such great efforts. Your Grace, I invest you with the rank of the estate you have earned. Dobby has a sock. Okay, you got to do the scroll first.
Let there be joy in our kingdom that we have been honored to have had Timothy of Long Bennington as a sovereign. Not once, but twice, which shows the dedication he has to this fair land. Proving by service in teaching new fighters, welcoming newcomers to dinner, making all gentles feel included in both good and troubled times. Having given so much to our kingdom, so has Queen Ismay, who is a driving force beside him, helping to keep joy and laughter throughout our kingdom. For this and many other deeds, we, Wulfstan King and Thorkatla Queen, having found Timothy of Long Bennington diligent and worthy of the title of Duke, done by our hands on this day. Wulfstan King, done by Coronation de Molinas.
Countess Ismay, we are also mindful of your good and faithful service to the crown and its crown. We have called before you this court to bestow upon your person the rank and dignity of the ducal estate. This we do in remembrance of your honorable service to our crown and in fulfillment of the ancient customs of Meridian.
Grace, would you please rise?
Will you accept this from us?
Countess Ismay,
Then
the
be
mayor.
invested with this coronet on your ducal rank, even as the honor of your work has crowned you in dignity and esteem before your queen and peers. Count Timothy, you were her champion, and fought well to raise this gracious and noble lady to high estate. This final prerogative is yours. Justly earned. Let all men witness this investiture,
Stand.
and let it be proclaimed throughout our land.
Beloved is the word to describe a queen that is always giving. And speaking of those in this kingdom, Ismay has been a bright star, shining, giving hope and joy to the people who need it most in our most recent past, when things seem dark. As queen, along with King Timothy, both reached out to newcomers, as well as those who are only able to be online, bringing the populace together, making us smile and laugh. From videos to warm messages, to all the gentles in our land, along with her adoration to our fair kingdom of Meridian. These are just some of the reasons we, Wulfstan King and Thorkatla Queen, have found Ismay of Bramston full of dignity and grace, has thus earned the esteemed, worthy title of Duchess of our realm, done by our hands on this day. The scroll is done by Lady Coronation de Molinas.
Thank you. Wow. Those are gorgeous.
Now we're on the guilty.
No.
Oh, do we need to say?
Oh, hang on. One more.
Will you
One more
please call forth the ladies of the rose? Just as Ismay, we all know the sacrifice and patience which the crown requires of a queen. Like you, these ladies triumph over many trials to remain an ever gracious and gentle example to our kingdom and its people. We therefore recognize your labors by recognizing you again as a lady of the rose. We would present you, well, I'll present you with the rose when I get them out of the car. as a fleeting symbol of beauty, an example. But the roses are artificial, so you will always have this memory from today forward. Welcome back into the order. Thank you, ladies.
Your Majesties, your barons, crave leave to swear fealty before you. Their Majesties call into their court Wistrick, Austin, and Seneva de Clea, Baron and Baroness South Downs, oldest of Meridian lands now remaining, founded by Sven of Vindelhaven, bastion of the Red Tower, home to the Red Ravens of Meridian. Their Majesties call into their court William McNaughton and Catherine Elizabeth Stewart, the Baron and Baroness Thor's Mountain, ancient highlands, home of the Sable Griffin, founded by Castle McEden and Backlog, guardian of the northern mountain citadels, warriors forged by the renowned Silver Hammer. Their Majesties call forth into this court Eric Martell and Gwendolyn Nahalen, Baron and Baroness Iron Mountain, which rose from the ancient dominion of Iron, founded by Louis de Langeois and Morgana de Langeois, sentinel of the west, crossroads of the great Magnifier upon the storied Sanguine Mountain. Their Majesties call into their court Orlando Cavalcanti and Leonora Simonetta d'Este, Baron and Baroness Bryn Maddox, protectors of the ancient Dreamstone, descended through the depths of time from Prince Maddox of Gwynedd, founded by Edward of Glastonbury and Margalla of Dovedale. A mighty Limphad precedes them. Their Majesties call into their court Lou Naren and Christine Silky Women, Baron and Baroness Osprey, southern mainstay, fortress and harbor, gateway to the great sea, founded by Rhiannon of the Isle, roost of the Osprey's Jess, font of the great test, the Gatalop. Their Majesties call into their court Isabel de Saint-Croix and Jean Azriel de Corbier, Baron and Baroness Bladenfeld, twice born, founded by Griffin of Swerd and Stephanie of Netherwood. Repeat after me. I state your name. Fealty and service unto the crown of Meridian, to speak and to be silent, to do and to let be, to come and to go, in need and in plenty, in peace and in war, in living and in dying, from this hour henceforth, to my Lord over the sea, or death take me, or the world end.
And I, Wulfstan, sovereign of Meridian,
And I, Thorkatla, consort of Meridian,
hear and shall not forget,
that which
and reward that which is freely given. Fealty with love, valor with honor, and oath breaking with justice. Now rise.
and take your station in my own court. Yeah,
Welcome to our court. You are all in our
Your Majesties, the officers of your kingdom, crave leave to swear fealty before you. Their Majesties summon the greater and lesser officers of state and will receive their fealty. You'll need repeating?
And it's okay to touch someone's shoulder.
I state your name.
Crown of Meridian. To speak and to be silent. To do and to let be. To come and to go. In need and in plenty. In peace and in war. From living and dying. From this hour henceforth. Till my Lord release me. Death take me. Or the world ends.
And I, Wulfstan, sovereign of Meridian,
And I, Thorkatla, consort of Meridian,
hear and shall not forget, nor fail to reward that which is freely given.
fealty with love,
Valor with honor, and oath-breaking with justice.
and please go and rise in go in our esteem.
The royal peers of Meridian crave leave to swear fealty before you. Their majesties summon the royal peers of Meridian and will receive their fealty.
I state your name.
Service unto the crown of Meridian. To speak and to be silent. To do and to let be. To come and to go. In need and in plenty. In peace and in war. In living and in dying. From this hour henceforth. Until my Lord release me. Death take me. Or the world ends.
And I, Wulfstan, sovereign of Meridian,
And I, Thorkatla, consort of Meridian,
hear and shall not forget, nor fail to reward that which is freely given. Fealty with love, valor with honor, and oath-breaking with justice. Please rise and go in our esteem.
Your majesties, the peers of your realm, crave leave to swear fealty before you. Their majesties summon the peers of Meridian and will receive their fealty.
I've seen you before.
Double fealty.
Two times the fun.
Aiden, you can come farther forward. You have a mask on. I can't spit on you when I talk.
I state your name.
I, Sir Coronation, do swear fealty and service to the crown of Meridian. To speak and be silent. To do and to let be. To come and to go. In need and in plenty. In peace and in war. In living and in dying. From this hour henceforth. Until my Lord release me. Death take me. Or the world ends.
And I, Wulfstan, sovereign of Meridian,
And I, Thorkatla, consort of Meridian,
hear and shall not forget, nor fail to reward that which is freely given. Fealty with love, valor with honor, and oath-breaking with justice.
and please rise and go in our esteem.
Your majesties, the good folk of your kingdom, crave leave to swear fealty before you. Let all others who would swear personal fealty to the crowns of Meridian come forward.
I follow you. Right in the bathroom. It's okay to touch each other's shoulders, though. I'm not trying to.
I state your name. Do swear fealty and service unto the crown of Meridian.
We pledge fealty and service to the crown of Meridian.
To speak and to be silent.
To speak and be silent.
To do and to let be.
To do and to let be.
To come and to go.
To come and to go.
In need and in plenty.
In need and in plenty.
In peace and in war.
In peace and in war.
In living and in dying.
In living and in
From this hour henceforth, until my Lord release me,
My Lord release me,
or death take me,
or death take me,
or the world end.
or the world end.
And I, Wulfstan, sovereign of Meridian, hear and shall not forget, and reward that which is fealty with love, valor with honor, and oath breaking with justice. Now rise and join our team.
Please don't like it anymore.
Good generals of Meridian, today is Gatalop. We have invested our new crown, and it is our pleasure to see that the Gatalop start now. Harold?
The first court actually, will begin at 5 promptly. And, this ends the coronation of their royal majesties, Wulfstan and Thorkatla. All rise.
Long live the Queen!